nerds, welcome to JerBear Reacts. Today we're going to react to Season 4, Episode 7, aka Episode VII of Supernatural, entitled, It's the Great Pumpkin, Sam Winchester, not Charlie Brown. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe for daily content. If there's a day, there's a reaction. Links will be in the description box down below for the Patreon, the Twitch stream, and everything in between, leading Jerry to do his best work behind the scenes in just a few seconds. Last episode, hey, you know what? It was, got a little fucky. Got a little weird. It got a little scary. As in, Dean got a little spooked. He got saw some things while he was being scared, ran from a puppy dog, and then he saw his brother with yellow eyes. He saw Lilith again, this, that, and the other, which leads us into this one. We haven't seen Cast in a while. We saw Bobby last episode. We don't know when we'll see him again. We haven't seen Ruby in a while either. It's been 2 or 3 episodes. So with all that out of the way, we're going to go ahead and put Jerry behind the scenes, see what it all means, get another piece to the puzzle as we keep trucking through Season 4. I'm assuming a Halloween episode, yeah? Look at that little skull. Brother, a slack jaw. 2 days before Halloween, so October 29th. Look at me knowing dates. October 29th, 2008. No telling what I was even doing. It looked very realistic first time around. There's Frankenstein over here. Hockey mask pumpkin. Not quite sure. Oh, it's upside down. Okay, never mind.
How was the store?
Oh, madness. Everyone in town was stocking up.
Yeah, I remember when people celebrated Halloween. It's very lovely.
I had to arm wrestle Norma Bleeker for these.
Not Norma Bleeker.
And a lot stronger than she looks. Remember last year? We ran out at 6:30.
That's just one piece.
You can have as much as you want after Halloween.
You can't let brother have one piece of candy?
Who needs a bath?
That thing needs to be pressure washed.
Oh.
His hands are less sticky than they were originally.
You coming?
I'll be up in a minute.
Okay.
He's going to steal a piece of candy. Look at him. Waiting. Plotting. That ain't for you, brother. I ain't mad at you, though. Yeah, it's a little something to take the edge off. No, she said one piece, bro, not all of it.
Oh.
Is that a fucking razor blade? Well, they tell you all the time. Brother, you would have felt that. What a wow. No shot. What a wild camera angle. They always tell you to check the kids' candy, bro. It could be razor blades or drugs or LSD or a Percocet or a Viagra. You never know what could be in. Oh God, 2 razor blades. Glad they reloaded your mouth with more razor blades for multiple takes. Super! Naturally, dumbass baby was just looking at the cameraman the whole time. Like, why are we here? Why is that dude laying down there in corn syrup? I do find it wild that that is the thing for Halloween, that they're like, yeah. Watch out for needle marks, and they could have shot up your Reese's pumpkin with heroin, or maybe a little mini bite-sized Snicker has ecstasy in it, or maybe, just maybe, that house you got really lucky at and got that full-size Three Musketeers bar. Guess what? It's just chock full of little razors that go to the little shavers. Chock full of them. I always found that wild. I get still checking the kids' candy just to be on the safe side, but because there could be some weird shit. But that whole thing of like just thinking that people are out here just putting drugs and everything is so crazy. Drug dealers ain't gonna waste drugs on your kids. There may be one lunatic here and there in every city, every often. But come on. Imagine you open up like one of them little toffee candies and you just got a little ecstasy Fred Flintstone vitamin. That's a win. You could resell that if you want it and make some money. Just don't give it to your kid. Be a good parent.
I can't believe it.
Get out of my house.
Someone wanted to kill my husband.
Don't you think they'd find a better way than a razor in a piece of candy he might eat?
I understand her frustration in asking an affair. Do you think that that's even a possibility? Like, she's, you know, I understand she's mad at that. But at the same time, whenever they ask that question of like, did your husband have any enemies? Did your wife have any enemies? Did they have any issues? People always get real defensive at first. Like, my husband, my partner would never. Instead of just being like, I don't think so. Why? Do you think somebody could have did something? But I get in that moment, you just lost somebody. So you got a lot of grief and shock and everything else going through your body. Somebody's like, hey, do you think Jerry had any enemies? I'd be like, I don't think so. Why? What did he do? What did he do I don't know about? Thought my little child died back here. You know what I'm saying? People always get angry. It's the Great Pumpkin Patch, Charlie Brown. Want to smoke it?
This is Celtic, and I don't mean some new age knockoff. It looks like the real deal, like 600 years old, real. And
I would keep that and put it in my pocket.
that is the charred metacarpal bone of a newborn baby.
Oh, gross.
Relax,
Jesus.
man. It's like at least 100 years old.
Oh, right, like that makes it better. Witches, man, it's so friggin' skeevy.
Yeah. Well,
Dean does
I'll
not
want to put a guy
vibe
like
well
this
with
together.
witches
More
at
juice
all.
we've ever dealt with before, that's for sure. What about you? Find anything on the victim?
This Luke Wallace, he was so vanilla that he made vanilla seem spicy. I can't find any reason why.
Girl in the
Okay, bobbing
white
for
and
apples
red
is
looks
nice.
familiar.
Oh, come on, it's Halloween.
Don't bob for apples. You're going to end up with some razor blades or carpal tunnel in your neck or something. I don't know. Oh my God, you're a wild dog. Winner. Don't take a bite. I love it. Oh my goodness, what's going to be in it? Just one big ass needle.
Well, I want to try.
Okay, you're going to be the one that gets something. Oh no. Don't do it. Oh, you missed. I tried bobbing for apples once. That water was so cold. Made the apples taste better though. Oh. Oh my goodness.
Come on, let's go.
The nurse drowning. The irony. Poor Jenny. 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 Oh God. Jenny. Jenny. Can you hear the sound of your body? Who turned the apples into a fucking hot tub time machine?
Jenny!
I ain't gonna lie. Y'all didn't even fucking try.
Oh my God.
That's just wild to me. As soon as like after like 20 seconds pass by, you should be like, hey, you alright? Did we try to think of like, you know, knocking the water over?
I got this one.
Yeah, I bet you do. You know, like knocking the water over, like lifting the whole thing. Like, think outside the box, you dumb kids.
2 words. Jump it. Is October 31st.
Halloween.
Exactly.
Halloween.
What exactly are the blood sacrifices for?
If I'm right, this witch is summoning a demon.
I just want to get a
Final
smidge
harvest
of that
is October 31st.
before it gets blurry.
Halloween.
Exactly.
What exactly are the blood?
Dante. He's reading Dante's Inferno. Cacao dog. The chocolate. Those who concern for material goods deviated from the desired mean are punished in this circle. They include Avasarius or Miserly? Am I saying those words correctly? Who hoarded possessions, and the prodigal, who squandered them. Guarded by Plutus, whom Dante almost certainly conflated with Pluto, each group pushes a great weight against the heavy weight of the other group. I feel like these are just fucking words thrown together. Yeah, I feel like I'm missing a lot of context and it gets blurry. Not a whole lot going on there. What about Dante's Inferno?
Blood sacrifices for?
If I'm right, this witch is summoning a demon. And not just any demon. Sam Hain.
Who the hell's Sam
Am I supposed to
Hain?
be impressed?
Sam Hain. So we got Sam Hain here, an evil guy, spooky on Halloween. Think it's intentional for Sam's naming to be kind of tied with it, with some of the demonic stuff? Or is that just a coincidence on their part? I've never heard of Sam Hain. I've heard different origin stories for Halloween, but I guess I was wrong. Or maybe they're wrong. I'll look it up afterwards and see.
Dean, this is serious.
I am serious.
We're talking heavyweight witchcraft. This ritual can only be our apple-bobbing cheerleader?
Tracy? The Wallace's babysitter. She told me
Hey.
she'd never even heard of Luke Wallace.
Wow.
Interesting look for a centuries-old witch.
Yeah, well, if you were a 600-year-old hag and you could pick any costume to come back in, wouldn't you go for a hot cheerleader? I would.
What you think about there, Dean? Think about some boys you can hang out with?
Well, Tracy's not as wholesome as she looks. Did some digging. Apparently, she got into a violent altercation with one of her teachers. Got suspended from school.
Shit. I pressed space too many times.
Apparently, she got into a violent altercation with one of her teachers. Got suspended from school.
Suspended student name Tracy Davis. Lyronshire. What a name. Parents' name Jerome Walker Davis and Mary Jane Cannoli Davis. Look at those emails. Horrible. Grade 11. She's a fucking junior. Homeroom Mr. Goldwyn. Counselor Miss Parks. You can contact Mary Davis at 555-0892. Suspended for violence. I remember making them damn ceramic mask. We made a pretty big Joker with a school. That was pretty dope.
Okay, Doc.
Let me tell you something. Every teacher right here that works with art, that works with ceramics, that works with this stuff, he would be so happy that kid was making a bong. So happy. Our art teacher was just high most of the time. We found his weed stash one time. Brother just had shit laying around all the time in his office.
Even my students call me Don.
Yeah, we get it done. Very primitive.
Stab, stab, stab.
She would depict herself in the middle of them, participating.
Fun fact, as a young child, I drew a ninja. I was playing Mortal Kombat, so I drew this ninja. I drew these ninjas fighting on a piece of paper, and I had spikes at the top of the paper, and I had one that just got uppercutted, so his head was in the spike, right? Mortal Kombat. That's what I'm thinking of. I drew all this stuff, all this symbolism. I had to have a meeting with my parents and the teacher to make sure I was okay. I was just drawing some goddamn ninjas fighting each other. One of them happened to get hit with a spike. Terrible. I get it, but
Symbols,
wasting
what kind of
my
symbols?
time.
Anything like this?
Yeah, I think that might have been Sam, wait!
It's Castiel. The angel. Him I don't know.
Who the
Hello,
hell?
Sam.
This camera angle's weird, bro. Like,
Who are you?
so he comes in. His eyes are not looking at this direction where Cass is, and he's.
Sam, wait!
It's like he's doesn't know what's going on.
The angel.
That angle was just
Him I don't
weird.
know. Hello, Sam.
Oh my God. I didn't mean to. Sorry. It's an honor. Really, I've heard a lot about you.
You don't shake hands? You're not gonna shake my hand?
And
No.
you.
No. Wholesome. He got this.
Sam Winchester, the boy with the demon blood. Glad to hear you've ceased your extracurricular activities.
Let's keep it that way.
Yeah, okay, Chuckles.
Who the hell's Lucius
Who's
Fox
your
back
friend?
here? Yeah.
Speaking of Sam Hain, have you stopped it?
Why?
Dean, have you located the witch?
Yes, we've located the witch.
And is the witch dead?
No, but
We know who it is.
Apparently, the witch knows who you are, too. This was inside the wall of your room. This is Uriel.
Uriel.
He's what you might call a specialist.
What kind of a specialist?
You can see things.
What are you gonna do?
You...
The murder specialist.
need to leave this town.
I was just thinking of
Because we're about to destroy it.
that Uriel.
You're here.
Right. Because you're bigger picture kind of guys.
Screw the pooch is the worst phrase in the history of mankind, by the way. I just want to put that out there.
Lucifer cannot rise. He does, and hell rises with him. Is that something that you're willing to risk?
We'll stop this witch before she summons anyone. Your seal won't be broken, and no one has to die.
We're wasting time with these mud monkeys.
I'm sorry.
What the fuck is a mud
but we
monkey?
have our orders.
No, you can't do this. You're angels. I mean, aren't you supposed to? You're supposed to show mercy.
Says who?
We
Hey,
have no choice.
Angels are
course you have a choice.
warriors, brother.
I mean, come on, what, you've never questioned a crap order? Huh? What are you, both just a couple of hammers?
Look, even if you can't understand it, have faith. The plan is just.
How could you even say that?
Because it comes from heaven. That makes it just.
That must be nice to be so sure of yourselves.
Following blind orders.
Ending. When your father gave you an order, didn't you obey?
What was I about to just say about old Johnny boy?
Oh, sorry, boys. Looks like the plans have changed.
Well,
You think you can stop us?
no.
No. But if you're gonna smite this whole town,
You're gonna smite us too, brother.
then you're gonna have to smite us.
Yep.
We are not leaving. So you went to the trouble of busting me out of hell.
Enough. I suggest you move quickly.
We'll try our best. Just checking my heart rate on my watch. My watch needs to be charged. Is that bird shit or is that angel shit all over their car? I think if they grew wings and just fucking... That's a lot. That's like a lactose intolerant bird who had some ice cream.
Astronaut!
Or it was the astronaut.
What?
Take the char bone like this, Dean.
No.
A lot.
Lot.
I mean, more than a fire or some kitchen oven.
Okay, Betty Crocker, what does that mean?
It means we make a stop.
The kiln needs a bigger kiln.
Tracy.
That we drag Dean Winchester out of here. And then we blow this insignificant pinprick off the map.
You know our true orders.
I don't. What are they?
Are you prepared to disobey?
You said you ready to get down with the sickness? I mean, Halloween was so much fun when it was like this. Everybody's dressing up, going to houses. So Tracy was just a girl. Ugh. She just a girl the whole time? She was just denying it. That she didn't know. Damn! 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 That guy's dead.
He was gonna kill me. Ugh, that sick son of a bitch. I mean, did you see what he was doing? Did you hear him? How sloppy his incantation was?
Nah, she is still a witch.
My brother always was a little dim. But God, he's tested.
Should have blasted her goof ass too while she was tied up, but y'all didn't know. I ain't mad at you for it.
Your beauty is beyond time.
Fucking snap, crap, bop it, pull it, twist it. She ain't even do nothing to nobody, bro. I can't remember if her name was Tracy or Lucy now. Like it was one of them. Look at them pretending to be dead. Oh, you need glasses, brother. You got, yeah, you got stigmatism. But they got the dead man's blood on their face. Dean's like me when I was in church as a kid. Everybody be having their head down. I'd be looking around. Stoner boy didn't deserve that. He didn't deserve it.
Help them. Dude, you're not going off alone. Do it. Stand back. Stand back. Good. Come on, get out.
stinky.
Y'all don't like anybody that was ever born in the 1920s. Y'all are definitely some 1960, 1970 babies for sure. This guy on the right, maybe 1980s.
Yeah. That demon ray gun stuff
Don't work on me, baby.
doesn't work on me.
Yeah, buddy. Shoryuken. Sam going up against the Halloween god himself. Threw a Shoryuken, ate a punch, walked through his lightning beam, and what? A dog. A dog. Oh, he got you by the goozle now. Where the hell did you get all them? This guy honestly looks like somebody that would like run and own a card shop. Very familiar with old Pokemon cards and really big into Magic the Gathering. And then also sells VHSs as a side gig. Also repairs them. Sam, you okay? He had to do what he had to do. Dean, don't be sad at him. Don't be, I mean, I get it. I get your whole spiel y'all had, but shit. Are you packing up to try to leave now too? One day after Halloween?
Good, because I'm really not that interested. I am not here to judge you, Dean.
Then why are you here?
Our orders.
Yeah, you know I've had about enough of these orders of yours.
Our orders were not to stop the summoning of Sam Hain. They were to do whatever you told us to do.
Your orders were to follow my orders?
It was a test. To see how you would perform under battlefield conditions, you might say.
You passed.
It was a witch. Not the Tet offensive. So I failed your test, huh?
I feel like you passed it.
I get it. But you know what?
You saved.
If you would have waved that magic time-traveling wand of yours and we had to do it all over again, I'd make the same call.
Yeah, you saved 1,400 people.
Because, see, I don't know what's going to happen when these seals are broken. Hell, I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. But what I do know is that this here, these kids, the swings, the trees, all of it, is still here because of my brother and me.
Say it again! Let him
You
know.
misunderstand me, Dean. Not like you think. I was praying that you would choose to save the town.
You were.
These people.
Okay.
A secret between Dean and an angel.
I'm not, hammer, as you say. I have questions. I have doubts. I don't know what is right and what is wrong anymore. Whether you passed or failed here. But in the coming months, you will have more decisions to make.
No pressure.
Don't envy the weight that's on your shoulders, Dean. I truly don't.
That's a lot of weight on a whole lot of man's shoulder right there. I feel for him. Poof, just like Eddie's gone. Can those other people in the park see him? Did anybody look over and see a strange dude talking by himself and then look back and then see that he wasn't? Is that a thing? Just saw little buddy just fucking poof, instant transmission? Anyways, the brothers deduce a witch is sacrificing people to summon a dangerous demon. Robert Wisdom guest stars as Uriel, a specialist agent. What the fuck kind of... I don't understand the way that they put this stuff in shows. Why not this? Investigating two mysterious deaths in a small town, Sam and Dean discover a witch is sacrificing people to summon an ancient, powerful, and extremely dangerous demon. I would much rather hear that than to get the dude by his first and last government name and who he's playing as? Wild. Wild individuals. Ah, that's who it was, bro. I knew that Jenny looked familiar. I couldn't quite place it, but I knew her face looked familiar. That was Amori from The 100. How about that? Hell yeah, dude. Our little Amori Murphy, our little friend. I feel like she was in something else that we watched, but I could greatly be wrong on that. I'm going through her stuff right now. She was the voice of somebody in Far Cry 5, which is also dope because I really, really do love that game. Hell yeah. One little episode because she obviously died, but that was Amori. Good for her. That's good stuff. So we got people from the originals in the last episode, or 2 episodes ago with the Father Kieran slash Mr. Tate coming in to play Dracula. So we had 2 of our shows, the originals and the 100, and now the originals and Teen Wolf, and now we have the 100. That's pretty cool. I feel bad for a little buddy that died. Was that his name? Was it Justin? I can't remember anymore. Poor guy just got wrecked. The astronaut kid. Has he been in anything since? He was in an episode of Cold Blooded. And then he did Ghostly Encounters, all while he was just a young pup. He hasn't acted since. Probably didn't get no candy, and he was left heartbroken. This guy that played Luke Wallace. It's like he was in a bunch of stuff, maybe. Anyways, I'm a little indifferent on how I feel about the episode. I did like the whole Sam Hain thing. Yeah, Sam Hain, Gaelic festival on the 1st of November, marking the end of the harvest season and beginning of winter, or darker half of the year. I like stuff like that. Yeah, the veil between the living and dead was especially thin. This allowed spirits of the dead to visit the living. That's pretty dope. Shout out to Celtics, yeah, whatever the fuck. So yeah, just from the 31st of November 1st is Sam Hain as a little celebration. But yeah, they have that, and they have Halloween coming up, and they have to deal with the witch and her brother. They got to take them down. They got to deal with them. The interesting thing, though, is just the angels taking orders from Dean to see if he would make the right decision. Uriel doesn't think he made the right decision, but Castiel thinks he made the right decision, and Castiel being able to open up and say that he has doubts about everything that's going on, what's right, what's wrong, is important. I think a lot of people, when it comes to religion, fear about having doubts and stuff, but I think having doubts and having concerns and questioning and wanting to know answers to things should be a perfectly normal thing. To question existence, to question life, death, to question religion, to question anything, I think should be a normal part of the human experience. And having an angel, in this sense, in this fictional show, to be having his doubts and questions is relatable. And it makes me like Castiel even more, and saying that he doesn't envy the weight that's going to be on Dean's shoulders and the decisions he has to make in the coming months and over the rest of the episodes of the season, with 15 episodes left, to make all these hard decisions he's going to have to make in the future, depending on what they are. And they told Sam specifically not to use his powers, but like you said, if he didn't use his powers, he got disarmed. He didn't have that knife anymore. He didn't have Ruby's knife. So what else was he going to do? Let himself die? Let everybody else die? Let his brother die? The people there? Let Sam Hain come and reign or whatever? Yeah, it's just, he made the right decision. He had to use his powers. I thought when he was putting the blood mask on that was going to be him turning to use his powers or using something to pull strength to be able to do something, but it wasn't. He was just saving him and his brother. So I like that Sam Hain was actually summoned. It wasn't like a last second they stopped it from happening. Like he was summoned, and then he was dealt with by Sam to be able to exorcise him and send him back to the nether regions. But I enjoyed it. I don't think the little pothead kid deserved his little death. Poor Lucy boiled to death. And then the husband, he was out there probably having a little affair guy or something. Maybe. I'm unsure about that, but eating that piece of candy and then having razor blades all up in his mouth is pretty twisted. The razor blades, the boiling to death, and getting exploded inside of a hole in a wall at a cemetery is pretty wild. So I haven't decided yet if I'm going to put this on favorite episodes I've seen so far for this season, but I definitely enjoyed it. I think they had some good stuff. But that's all. I almost just choked. That's all I really got to say for this episode in particular. This was Season 4, Episode 7, a.k.a. Episode VII, entitled It's the Great Pumpkin, Sam Winchester. Season 4, Episode 8 is entitled Wishful Thinking. And I'll see you there. Links and everything will be in that description box down below. Playlist will be up on screen. As always, stay cute, stay hydrated, and I'll catch you on the next one.